Today is day 3 of my 21-day fast, but this log is for day 2. I just thought that it would be better to log the day once the day is entirely done. So day 2, yesterday, in the morning, if you've been following along with my journey, you know that my 21 days fast is a part of my 82 days to a new me journey. So based on the 82-day plan, one of the things that I was to implement was waking up at 6:30 and then doing my meditation for 15 minutes and then doing intuitive movement for 15 minutes. And then I have a dog, Brew. Then every morning I take her for a walk, etc., etc. That is just regular routine. Yesterday morning, the alarm was for 6:30. I woke up at 6:30 and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna wake up, wake up, wake up. And then I snoozed, I turned off the alarm. And then when I woke up, it was actually 7:15. Anyway, I got up, I meditated for 15 minutes, and then I thought, let me take Brew out for a walk. And then once we get back, then I'll do my intuitive movement. I took Brew out for a walk. This was my second day of fasting, so 24 hours plus no eating. I felt fine. We went for a walk. In fact, if you are considering a fast or if you're already doing a fast, going out in nature, walking, getting the sun, all of it is great for fasting. Our body, our being is nourished not just by food. Okay, so we are made up of 5 elements, 4 elements, and then fifth, let me just say, earth, water, fire, air, and then the fifth important element of space, which by itself is not an element, so to say, but without space, there would be nothing, right? Everything would be clumped together. The reason I say that is, think of what are we made of? Atoms. And atoms spaced together, packed together in different concentration, right? So the tighter the atoms are packed together, solid. The looser, liquid, and even looser, air, right? So yeah, so for fasting, we are fasting, we are not eating food, which is the sort of the earth element, but we take water, we breathe air, and fire. Where do you get fire? I mean, you can warm yourself up, but the best source of fire is sunlight. And so going out, especially in the morning time, especially I think between 7 and 10, would be great to get that sun in. So yeah, so it was great, it was good, it was a good walk. We came back, and then I've been learning to day trade for a while now. So about 8:15 to about 10 a.m. in the morning, I'm sort of sitting with the stock market, and so I did that. And in my mind, I was like, I'll do the intuitive movement in a bit, I'll do it in a bit. And then one thing happened, then something else happened, then something else happened. And then I tried to tell myself that, you know what, actually, I've already walked Brew. And morning, we do about a 15-minute walk. And then evening, we went for another about 45-minute walk. There's this Madison, I live in Madison, Wisconsin, and Madison has these beautiful off-leash dog parks. So we went to one of these dog parks, really big, huge dog park. It was about a 40-minute round, and yeah, it was great. What I haven't felt, so today is my third day. Even today morning, I got up, and I'll share the whole day tomorrow. But what's really interesting that I'm finding in this time of fasting is that usually in the first 3 to 5 days, at least for the first 3 days, I usually experience a headache because of the sugar levels going down because of no food. But this time I haven't, touch wood, this time I haven't experienced any headache, which is great. I also like in the first 3 to 5 days, you also experience hunger pangs. I haven't experienced hunger pangs. I've thought about food, and when if there's an ad for a food or in some show somebody's eating food, there's been a desire to eat the food, but it's all the mouth, nothing to do with the stomach. Like I'm not hungry per se. Is there some weakness? Yes, there is some weakness, but that is to be expected, right? So yeah, so that's very different about this time. Let's see how it goes. But coming back to the point of me telling myself that, oh, I've taken Brew out for a walk in the morning, 15 minutes. So that should sort of compensate for my not doing my 15 minutes of intuitive movement. But that's not okay. And And the reason that's not okay, and it's okay. I mean, eventually I didn't do the 15-minute intuitive movement yesterday, and that's okay. But what is not okay is to try and compensate with your own self, right? I the reason I decided to do this complete whole reset, this 82-day journey, is because over the last 1.5 to 2 years, I've been compensating with myself, saying, okay, I decided to do this, but you know what? I did that, so it's okay. No, it's not okay. It's absolutely okay for me to not have done the intuitive movement yesterday. That's okay. But but that is what I should say, right? Okay, today I'm skipping the intuitive movement. That's it. I don't need to say, oh, because I did that, so it's okay to not do this, because then basically I'm giving an excuse to myself for not showing up for myself. It's okay to not show up for myself and to own it and say, hey, I didn't show up for this particular thing for myself today that I'd said I'd do. And that's perfectly fine. That's a part of the journey, right? But by giving myself an excuse for not showing up, I'm basically fueling the excuses. And that's something I don't want to do. And so yesterday I said, I sort of caught myself in that moment of compensating with myself, and I said, nope, it's great that you did the 15-minute, you took out brew, but that's something that you do every day. So brew and I go for minimum 3 walks every day: morning about 15 minutes, afternoon about another 10, 12, 15 minutes, and then evening about 30 to 40 to 50-minute walk. So that's something that we every day do. And my 82-day plan was adding intuitive movement into it, right? So I didn't do it yesterday. It's planned for today. Let's see how it goes. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what do you think about this journey. Let me know if you've done a 21-day or any sort of fasting, and how your experience has been. And I'll see you tomorrow.